Order. À l'ordre. It is my duty to inform the House that the Speaker of this House has been duly elected.
It's with great pleasure that I do now invite to take the chair the Honourable Member for the Electoral District of...
Great pleasure. I like this chair. A great pleasure that I do now invite to take the chair the Honourable Member for the Electoral District of Regina Kebel. David. Now, please, I now invite the Prime Minister and the Leader of the Opposition to escort the Honourable Member Andrew Scheer to the chair.
Thank you for your cooperation and your cordiality during this day, and I hope that it will continue to be just as cordial for the rest of the session. Mr. Speaker. Honourable members, I beg to return my humble acknowledgements to the House for the great honour you have been pleased to confer upon me by choosing me to be your Speaker.
I beg to return my humble acknowledgements to the House for the great honour you have placed to confer upon me by choosing me to be your Speaker. I know this is the one time in a session that there's a little bit of liberty in who the Speaker recognizes, and I would just be remiss if I didn't point out my lovely wife and my latest son Henry in the gallery here. I wouldn't have had any seat in the House of Commons, never mind this seat, if it weren't for the support and all the love she's given me over the year. My parents, James and Mary Scheer, are here as well. And a good friend of mine, all the way from Regina, Joan Bayless, is here as well, so thank you.
I am very honored at the
trust that you have placed in me today.
I've had, as I mentioned in my speech, I've had the honor to be your Deputy Speaker and Assistant Deputy Speaker, and it truly has made me appreciate all that every member brings to this House. I've often said we're all motivated by the same thing. We disagree fundamentally on issues and ideas, but we all do sincerely want Canada to be the best country it can be, and so I've come to appreciate that on a personal level with each and every one of you. So thank you for supporting me today. It really just means a lot. So it's been a long day of voting, a little bit longer than last time, so I think I'll keep my remarks short, but I just can't tell you enough how... Yeah. Order, yes. It's been a while since I've said that. But I do promise one thing, and that is I will do my best to live up to the trust you place in me. I can't claim that I'll ever be perfect, but you can count on one thing, that I will give 100% to the job that you've given me today. Wait for the mace, I guess. The Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Mr. Speaker, I would like to congratulate you on your election.
On your election. I know this is something you have been preparing yourself through very hard work for a very long time. So I know it is a great day for you and your family, and I do want to congratulate you. I also recognize that after all these years of work, that in the last few minutes you've shown a traditional reluctance to take the position. As I and the Leader of the Opposition brought you to the chair. He ate a weapon. In any case, I'm sure nevertheless that this is a proud day for everyone in your home. Today's election did serve as a stellar example of how all members of this House have a say in its operation and how we can all work together in reaching an important decision. Tous les députés qui étaient...
All the members who were candidates for this position deserve our recognition. And the same goes for the clerk and the dean of this House, the member for Bas-Richelieu, Nicolas Bécancourt, who administered the vote today. I was a little bit worried, and I presume that the same went for you, Mr. Speaker, because he was enjoying his position on the throne more and more. Your election by secret ballot bears witness to the confidence that we place in you, in your sense of fairness, and especially in your ability to maintain the dignity and decorum associated with respectful debates.
Much confidence in you as your constituents, the good citizens of Regina Capel. Mr. Speaker, in this job, you are the custodian of a great parliamentary tradition. Now, let me just observe the following at this time, with the eyes of the nation and indeed the entire hockey world focused on Vancouver. It bears noting, Mr. Speaker, that you are the nation's top referee and its linesman, too. Your guidance will ensure that nobody crosses the line or goes offside. Most important, we will do our best to ensure there are no fights for you to break up. The
members on both sides of this House will work with you in order to play fair, as just like players after major matches.
On this side of the House, not only our sincere congratulations, but also our full cooperation as you undertake these very important responsibilities in Parliament and in our country. Congratulations.
Right Honourable Prime Minister, for his very kind words. I see the Honourable Leader of the Opposition is rising.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker.
Mr. Speaker, thank you very much and congratulations.
Mr. Speaker, that you made today was that this is the first time that a Speaker of the House has been wrestled up the aisle to that chair by a New Democrat. These special moments needed to be noted for the record in Hansard. Our sincere congratulations to you on your election here today, and we bring you our congratulations from this side of the House. I also want to commend all of those members who took the opportunity to present themselves as a Speaker of this place, and for the words that they shared with all of us, because if you could put them all together and if we could follow the spirit that was laid out there, I think Canadians would be very proud of what we've been able to accomplish. So let's set that as an objective. I also think that it's important to reference the contribution over 10 years of your predecessor, someone who I know, as we talked earlier, you reminded me had taught you so much. And I think we want to take this moment to acknowledge the Speaker of the House for the last 10 years, the former member for Kingston and the Islands.
If he was here today, Mr. Speaker, I don't think that he would hesitate to tell you that his clothing that you will be wearing tomorrow have not always been easy to wear, especially over the past few years. I have seen secondary school teachers who were in the gallery, and they were clearly embarrassed by the behavior of the elected members that their students were forced to witness, and we're going to change that in all parties. I have seen women who have been intimidated simply because they were women. Some of them even told me that they hesitated to stand to speak in the House, and we are going to change that. And to all the members of the 41st Parliament, I want to say that we're going to do things differently.
At times, passionate debate is essential in this place. We may disagree, but we must show each other respect at all times, because Canadians elected each and every one of us here. And when we don't show respect for each other as individuals, then we're not showing respect for the Canadians who sent us here. And so I believe that together we can restore civility to this place, and that we can choose to focus on the values we share and the work we have to do. And I'm here to make a commitment before all of you today that we're going to change, that we are committed to doing our best to fix what's wrong in Ottawa. And to start, we have agreed that there will be no heckling from our caucus in this House of Commons, from our 103 members, and we're going to do our very best to make sure that that's the case. And with that commitment, Mr. Speaker, and on behalf of the official opposition, congratulations once again on your election. Best wishes in what lies ahead. Nous sommes prêts à faire de la...
We're ready to make the House of Commons an institution where Canadians can feel at home. I would like to thank the Leader of the Official Opposition for his kind words.
Centre is rising as well.
Speaker. You don't have to get up. I haven't left yet. Speaker, I want to join my colleagues, the Prime Minister and the Leader of the Opposition, in offering you our warmest congratulations on this significant personal achievement. I think all the members of the House have noticed your great interest in the affairs of this place, and have noticed as well your commitment to an even-handed treatment of all the members of the House in your previous responsibilities. And I can assure you, sir, that we shall look forward very much to working closely with you and with your colleagues in ensuring that the House of Commons is a great and good place, which at its best I think we all know that it can be. Let me just make a couple of further comments, if I may, Mr. Speaker, because this is one of the few opportunities that I have not to get cut off by you. I want to say, first of all, that it is a tribute to the democracy of this place. Some of us who've been in previous parliaments will know that there was a time when the Speaker was not chosen by the members of the House. The Speaker was chosen by the First Minister of the day. The fact that it took 6 ballots, Mr. Speaker, for you to be chosen is, I think, a reflection of the democratic traditions of this place and of the fact that we have all participated in the toing and froing and the discussions that have taken place, and it's been quite a remarkable day in that respect. And you have, sir, have come out as the winner, and we continue to express our strong support not only for you but for the institution. Of course, being where we are now in the House, I have to say, Mr. Speaker, that we pay special tribute to those who were not successful at the end with respect to the 6 ballots. I want to join my colleagues in expressing my appreciation to all those who presented themselves, to the people who spoke so frankly and so candidly, and who presented themselves as effectively as they did. J'ai dit à mon collègue,
I said to my dear colleague from Bar-Richelieu, Nicolas Bécancourt, that we respect his work greatly as Dean of the House. We know that he is no longer a member of an official party in the House, but I can assure you, Mr. Speaker, that we consider that all members in this House have an important role to play within our assembly here, and we will continue to respect the traditions of all members, even those who are not members of an official party, even though we do not share, or we may not share, all of their aspirations. I would like to congratulate you, Mr. Speaker, on your efforts and your hard work, and I would like to join with you to say that we respect the work of Speaker Milliken and all your predecessors who have done remarkable work in this House, and we intend to continue our work to make this House work properly.
The Leader of the Opposition, who we congratulate on achieving this position today, a position with which those of us on this side are quite familiar, and I can speak personally, I am as well. I will not be making any such declarations with respect to the complete and total silence of the members of my caucus when comments are made. And perhaps I can state, Mr. Speaker, that I know we're all deeply in favor of decorous behavior, of behavior that respects the civility of this place. But I'm also a profound realist. I have the scars in front and the scars in my back. To prove it. So, Mr. Speaker, I'm looking forward to the first sign of life from the official opposition. To the first heckle and to the first joke. And I myself will be keeping book on how many days, indeed hours, it will be before we receive that. Thank you.
Appreciate the kind words. I appreciate the kind words from the member from Toronto Centre.
I see that the honourable member from Bar-Richelieu Bécancourt, Nicolas, is rising. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. allow me, before commending you, to thank all of the members in this House for their cooperation during this day. And also, I would like to tell them how much I appreciate the cordiality with which things proceeded today. And I hope that that will continue throughout the session. I would like to thank the Prime Minister for his kind words as well. And I would also like to thank the leader of the Liberal Party for the commitment he made to respect the rights of all members. And I would like to take advantage of this opportunity to say on behalf of the numerous members of the Bloc Québécois who are here today that we also hope that you will help us to avail ourselves of our rights and privileges as members in this House. And so we would like to congratulate you very sincerely, and we promise you our cooperation. Thank you.
I'd like to thank the honourable member.
Is also rising.
Mr. Speaker, it's my great pleasure to congratulate you on your victory today and to commend as well the honourable members who all spoke so eloquently of the dreams we share for a House of Commons that lives up to the aspirations of the citizens of Canada, who desire nothing more than they can allow their children to watch Question Period without fear of learning bad habits. I've heard such good and strong sentiments today, and I want to speak personally to you, Mr. Speaker. Mes félicitations, mes aujourd'hui.
My congratulations to you today. I am extremely proud of your efforts and your work, and I think that we've all decided on electing a new speaker, someone who's so young.
Young speaker, but this is a young House. We have more young members of Parliament than we've had before, and as the only woman leader of a federal political party, I note with pride we have more women at 25% in this House of Commons. Perhaps with this new spirit of cooperation, we can indeed deliver greater decorum, greater cooperation, and greater respect. And I'm very proud to join the Leader of the Official Opposition in pledging that my entire caucus will not heckle. Thank you very much.
I'd like to sincerely thank all honourable members for their very kind words. I do also need to also pay tribute to all the other candidates who ran today. It's been a great process. I've spoken to a lot of you personally over the past few weeks, and I think that we've all expressed a deep appreciation for the role of the chair, and you're all great, wonderful people, and it's been a pleasure to work with you and to continue working with you. I should also thank absolutely thank the good people of Regina Capel. They first placed their trust in me back in 2004. Seems like so long ago, but it's only 7 years. And to have that continued support from my friends and neighbors back home means the world to me. And there's nothing you can do in Ottawa unless you have the support of your friends and neighbors back home. And I think that's something that we all need to remember every day. So thank you once again, all honourable members, for your support.